So I am going to start this with just a very short tribute to Jim. And he was one of my role models. And I'd like to share with you some of the traits that I found so endearing. I got tabs here. So the first one is really Jim's exceptional parenting skills. So if you haven't seen this, this is Matt. He's probably under 2 years old. He's drinking a Coors bottle. And, you know, you just look at the kids now, and they're all grown up, and they're beautiful individuals. So he obviously did something right. And this is a good tip for any of you young parents out there. And I couldn't resist this, because really, this is Jim, and this is Matt as an infant. And you can see him, he's under his legs with the big hat over it. And this was all before SPF was even hyped up. So that's how caring he was. The other thing about Jim was that he was a really patient man. And I really respected that. And he had this really depth of knowledge. And there was a moment that I captured with Parker, his grandson, and they were talking at the dining table. And Parker was so engrossed that he just kind of said, Kimo, just tell me about everything. And that's a big question. So I snapped this, and this is the moment where Jim was explaining to a 5-year-old astrophysics. Okay, so these are... the other thing is, you all know what a great athlete Jim was, and a lot of you are great athletes as well. He pretty much kicked my ass and everything. Didn't matter how old he was, whether it was skiing or cycling or swimming or surfing. He was always more graceful and faster and stronger. I could probably beat him in running, but everything else he could beat me in. And I think one of the marks of a great athlete is being able to take the risk and surviving some injuries. So this is Jim in Amsterdam when it rained like the entire time there, and some of you were there. And these road rashes don't even stop him. And you know, I think the number of concussions and even amnesia that he survived, and he just kept on going. So I really respected that. And then I don't want to offend anyone here, but Jim and I share the same kind of thoughts of modern art. And this is Jim, and you can kind of picture him saying, what the heck is this? So I don't want to offend anyone, but we just both didn't understand it. And then one of the traits that I really admired was his handyman skills, because his dear son inherited zero of that. Zero of that. And a lot of you had a hand in, he had a big hand in building his 1439 South Pacific house. And I know a lot of you did as well. So this is a picture of one of them from a long time ago as the house was being built. And he was just so remarkable that he could do anything that he wanted, and he actually was able to build a gate without anything around it. I think that's pretty talented. That's it. There was just a gate. And he's a really great gift giver, and he would always say to me, Sharon, you win the concrete bicycle. I don't know if a lot of you have gotten that from him before, but he really was a great gift giver. He was very thoughtful, and you knew that he loved you. And that's the Kimo that I knew and that I will always remember.